Hello, folks. Let's do the daily target today. What is the daily target today? What is it? What is it? Ooh, great, awesome, great. Today, I just want to make backgrounds. What do those backgrounds look like? They have no margins. I believe this is 3, 2, 3, 2. 2 background gradients. Yeah, 2 background gradients. So let's create that. The first is a radial gradient, which has got blue in the middle. It's a circle, 1Q. It starts with blue out at 100 pixels or something, and then it's this color here. 0, we'll do 150 pixels, just be very generous. And then that blue again, or actually transparent. Okay. So slightly too big, right? And what happens if we do, minus 200 pixels? Like that. All right. So that's the X background position. Background position dash X is what that is. 90, 100, and we can kind of eyeball it a little bit. How about 140? Does that match it? That does match it. And then the second thing is a linear gradient. Lots of ways to do this. Now, we'll need multiple color stops if we do a linear gradient. If we did a simple linear gradient, the simplest possible, say a 2-color stop, we could do it if we then did inset box shadows. But let's just do it the verbose way here. We'll say blue. I mean, it's these colors. It's each one of these stripes of color will require its own line item on the linear gradient, right? So do I have too many or do I have not enough? Blue, beige, blue, beige, blue, beige. That's 4. Blue, beige, blue. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, then it's numbers. Would be 20%. We'll try percentages. A little bit shy. Let's make that 50%, just a ridiculous number. 21, 2, 3, 4. And not the best unit. How about 1 inch? What does that get us? How about 80Q? 85Q? How about 70Q? 71, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And then the next one, 100Q. And then the next one, 105, 106. All right, let's add some more numbers. We'll put the 0 on the next one. And do some very ridiculous number. How about 200Q? 150Q, 140, 130, 120, 124, 5, 6, 7. That could be right. Next one, 200Q. 0, 1, 8, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 191, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. Do 190. I don't think that's right. How about 200Q? 220Q. I know we need to put the next color stop, the color stop after, right? You see that sequence. Okay. going backwards there to the 190. I don't think that's correct. 2, 3. No, how about 210Q? 210, 211, 212, 211. I think that they're not the best numbers. 240Q and 0. How about 230Q? 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think we're getting to, these numbers are not quite right. And so when I submit this, it's going to be incorrect. Or so we're not going to get to 100%, I should say. I mean, we're matching the design roughly, but we're not getting to 100% because we have these minor differences with the Q value. The Q value just doesn't quite line up. So what can we try? So it's these 3. Let's do 80%. 70, 5, 6, 7, 8. How about 200 pixels? 10, 30. 230 pixels is perfect. And let's do 200 pixels here. That was perfect. And then let's do 190 pixels. Maybe 180. And that seems perfect as well. We do the unit replace, and we get 45 VW, 50 VW, and 230 pixels does not reduce. So let's submit. I think that's 100% match. I could be wrong. It's 100% match. That's so yeah, 2 gradients, like I said. Minify, unit replace. Oh, we already did their unit replace. Submit, and that's a final score for this particular puzzle. Super great, super fun. Very straightforward challenge. If we were going to change that up, simplify the linear gradient, what would it look like? Well, that linear gradient would then be linear gradient, and I think we need the beige color. And let's say that's 40 pixels tall. I don't know if that's correct. And then the blue, 0. And then we need to push it down. So I'll put it at 0 and then to 100 pixels. 100, 110. I need to go a little lower. 130. It's need to be right in the middle, right? Yeah. So 120. 125 maybe. Ah, no, 120. And then that's 50, 60 pixels tall. And then that needs to be a height. So I'll put a 1% width and then a height of 100 pixels. Or 80 pixels, something like that. Or 80. That's it. That did it. But then, so we have that perfectly repeating thing, but then we need inset box shadows to make it really work. And I think the margins are going to interfere with us there, aren't they? Yeah, I think they are. So semicolon, box, shadow, inset, 0, 10 pixels. Nope, that's actually going to work. Oh, it's not going to work because that's not behind. That is not behind those circles, obviously. I was not thinking it through, but you can see that occurring. So to do that, we would need to use some other techniques. It's not wrong as such, but it's just not very good. It's not the terseness that we were hoping for, but and there'd be another inset 0 minus 70 pixels. So those are the things that we did. Now, if we then move this, if we move the circles, which is what we need to move, into a sub element, that would be the body. Say background, There's those circles, but then we need those margins on the containing element. So we would need and if we've got that, you know, it kind of doesn't even matter. Minus 8, I guess, and that kind of works. Oh, and then we need to move the box shadow. No, the box shadow's in the right place. We need color blue. Yeah, it kind of works. And I guess that needs to be 75 instead. 75. 75. Oh, it's a little less, isn't it? 74, 75, 76, 77, 28. So 78. Oh, because, again, of the margins. So let's submit. Let's see if we got to 100% with this solution as well. Yeah, not quite. I think they're ramifications. So even though it looks great in Safari, I think there's differences in the Chrome. So not a great solution, even though the diff really looks good. Anyway, so let's go back to the good solution. The good solution was this guy here. 2 gradients with very, very specific values. Color stops, sizes, background positions, etc. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you had a good day. Hope you will have another good day. Hope you'll be good to yourself and good to others. And go make a webpage.